Actress as well as a stand-up comedian. Let's hear the very funny Kathy Taylor. Let's hear it. Get it up, get it up, get it up.
Oh, thank you very much. Hi. Gosh, where'd all the Persians go? Is that a song? Where did all the Persians go? So what have I been up to? Well, for the past 5 years, gosh, it's bright in here. How do I look? I'm killing my time here. So the past 5 years, what have I been up to? Well, I have been sleeping with a very frisky, very handsome, small white dog. Well, who else are you going to find to greet you at the door that can lick its own balls? You came back! Oh, get down. Unconditional love is what we're all looking for, but none of us are willing to give. My second husband, he never greeted me in front of the door. Well, he never greeted me at the door. You know why? Because he was always standing in front of it, passed out, and I couldn't get in. Who was that? Thank you. Well, we know it's not a Persian. Where was I? Just to give you a little perspective here, I'm a lush. I cleaned up pretty good because I knew I was coming out, but if I were home by now, I'd be drunk. I've been trying to get off the sauce now for 20 years. So I finally sat down and I wrote myself some rules and regulations. Number 1, no more drinking and home alone. So I moved in with my sister. And after her second DUI, coming home from her favorite gay cowboy bar, well, she's always trying to get Tom Cruise's autograph. It gets worse. You know, I realized that I need to be with someone who would discourage my drinking. Someone who will look me right in the eyes and tell it to me like it is. Kelly, don't you get tired looking like shit. So I picked up his leash and we went on home. Home! Home to where I live alone in Hollywood, and I like living alone. Yeah, I can go for days without a shower. I can drink until I pass out, and my toilet seat is always down, ladies, unless I'm throwing up in it. There are a lot of my girlfriends tell me that I'm very selfish to live alone in this very crowded city. Kathy, don't you realize that you should get a roommate? Don't you know that there are 10 to 12 unemployed lingerie models who are forced to live together in an old man's house? I'm not responsible for other people's mistakes. I have plenty of my own to worry about. I think living alone makes you a better person. You're no longer judgmental. You don't walk in the front door and go, oh my God, what a dump. Who didn't make the bed? And what does that smell? And if there's a good-looking man taking out my trash, I am in the wrong house. But I can tell you this, having been married 4 times, will cure any fear you could ever have of living alone. Come on now, it's not that hard to find 4 men who need a place to live. Oh dear, but I have vowed as a public service never to marry again. Bob, I like you. You're sweet. I want you to be happy. Get the fuck away from me. So I am postmenopausal. Yes, sir, this is what it looks like. When I turned 50, the tampon industry took a dump. There's more to that joke, I'm trying to remember it. My body is not just a wonderland, but it's open 30 days, well, out the whole month. That's an advertisement, Bob. Yes, my body is actually an e-ticket at Disneyland. And if you get that, you're old. And if you can tell how old I am, you're sitting too close, I want you to speak back.